All right. I think I got it now. That's nice. I thought I had that shut off, but guess I didn't. Yeah, well. Anyhow, hello there, Roy. How you out there tonight? And we got Anthony Hastings, BNSFN Scaler, Dave Piper, Paul Dale, Kyle, Sparky, Cloverdale Rail, GRE 2057, Ty's Model Trains, BNSF 1982, John Dilly, we got Creative Rails, Vinny, Tom's not driving, ATSF, Venice Spur, and Scaler. Northern Ohio Railroad Action. There's Buck. Hiya, Buck. Roy Simpson, Digger Evans, Bernie's Model Railroad. Welcome, Bernie. How's things over in Steamtown? And JT1, Chazco, Digger Evans. Anybody else I didn't meet? Welcome and good night, good evening. I'm glad that you decided to come in and sit and talk with me instead of listening to the president give his State of the Union address to Congress that probably don't care anyhow, or a nation probably don't care what he says either, right? It's a sad state what we got in our nation. But enough about politics. We're going to talk trains tonight. Got a lot to talk about. I have one little subject to start with and maybe another one. And either way, I'm sure we can get a good conversation going. War Bonnet Trains, I see you're in there. Anybody else that I missed? Sorry. There's Roy Container Man. And I got Roy Smith and Roy Container Man in here. And tonight's subject matter that I'm going to talk about is inspired by Container Man Roy Hardwick. He's the one that kind of gave me the idea of talking about it and actually talked me into doing some things that I don't normally do. And we'll get into that a little later. But thank you, Roy, for inspiring me tonight for my subject matter, to at least one of the subject matters. So let me start a little bit here. First off, greetings and welcome. I already did that once. I'll do it again. If you were a little bit late coming in, hello, and howdy. First one off the list. Contests. The only one that I can think of right now, as far as contests, and correct me if I'm wrong, put it up in the chat there, and if I catch it there real quick, I'll let you know. But the only one I know of is the one that Steve Brown's planning on doing, which he's supposed to put it on his Saturday live chat. I guess kick it off on this Saturday. Sounds interesting, So, because he's going to do his. Well, maybe I shouldn't say, because you had to watch last Saturdays to know what he was going to do, but he's going to put it up anyhow. But he's supposed to, in the middle of his thing, give a secret word of the day. And then he wants you to go and try to talk the manufacturers into donating some of the prizes, which that's interesting. Hope it works out for them. Good luck. I'm all with you there, Steve. The idea is awesome. Not bad. But that's the only contest I know of. Does anybody else know of any contests? I don't think so right this time. It's a shame. I like contests. Boy, there for a while, we was having 4, 5, 6 of them going at a time. The one that M&M Rails put out was pretty cool, wasn't it? So, but it's the only one I know of. I don't see anybody jumping in and saying anything more, but it's the only one I know of right at the moment. Okay, so we got that. Get that out of the way. And a real quick plug for next week's On Track Tuesday. Redbird Tony is his turn, and he always puts a great little video on. The man has all kind of knowledge. We got a good bunch. We really do. All of us do. We really got a good bunch. But that's for next week. And then I'm going to talk about right now my very favorite thing to talk about at the moment is Steamtown. Yep, May 18th and 19th. Well, 18th Steamtown, 19th Horseshoe Curve. I'm going to keep plugging this away. Clear to May. Because I want to meet as many people that I talk to on here as I can. And I think that's the whole idea why Sparky kind of organized this thing to anyhow. And Roy Smith jumping in and adding to the visit to the Houston, getting that hooked up to the Hudson train layout in the evening, which, it just like icing on the cake. It's like putting the cherry on the on top of the milkshake. It's great. It's awesome. So this is a great deal. And then if you stick around, you get a room and you can go out. The next day, we all travel down to Horseshoe Curve. And I was there when I was really young. I mean, I might have been 5 or 6 years old. My mom took us there. We went there. My mom had some friends that lived there in Altoona, and we went and visited them, and they took us over there. And I can remember as a kid. Now, I don't remember a lot, but I can remember some of it as a kid. I can remember standing over top up at some lookout somewhere and seeing the whole thing and watching the trains go around it, and it was just awesome. So it's breathtaking. It really is. So if you guys haven't seen that, this is a great opportunity. Plus, you're going to do it with friends that you made here on YouTube. That to me is probably the best thing about it right now is that, And also dealing with Steamtown, Sparky is trying to put together, well, he's feeling it out, okay? A train car or a train dining car to have a meal, and you can have your meal in a dining car with all your friends here at YouTube and family, whoever's going with you. But he's taking a poll right now. I seen it on there, and I put my answer in there. How much would you pay to dine in this car? How much is it worth to you? And we're trying to see what we can do. Right now, as it stands, it's looking like it's around $80, $90, $100 somewhere in there right now. But he asked how much would you want to pay, and I gave a couple of different figures. I think it was 50, 75, 80, and 90. I think dollars. or 100 even. I don't know. I remember there was 4 numbers that he put up there, and you just click and put your answer in. You don't have to put your name or anything like that. I thought it was pretty simple there on YouTube. So if you haven't done it, go look up that little poll, and so Sparky can get an idea what's going on. We're going to either do it or we're not going to do it. That's the thing, I think. Right, Sparky? Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Horseshoe Curve's been on your bucket list since I fell in love with Conrail. Well, you're going to get to do it this year, buddy. So, hey, there's Toy Man Ron. How you doing, buddy? Well, anyhow, got that deal out of the way. Talked enough about that deal. And one more thing before I go. I want to give out some special shout-outs for this Steamtown thing. Sparky 107, right off. Sparky, this was an awesome idea. You put this up, and I just think it's fabulous that you did this, and this is going to be a really great time. And I know you're putting a lot of time and effort into it. And, kudos to you. Hats off. Not bad. Good job, Sparky. And also to Roy Smith, who helped JP Video through JP Videos, made the arrangements for this Hudson visit, and I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you, both of you guys. You guys, America loves you. At least the YouTubers. I know I do. So way to go, guys. All righty. Got that. And let's get the last piece of business. Let's talk about the live streams. We got our On Track Tuesday on Tuesday nights. Like I said, next week is Redbird Tony. Then the week after will be Benny at Creative Rails. And then you have Tom Powling at ATSF Ventus-Spur N-Scaler the following week. Then back to me again. You got me just like bad breath. But we'll get it done. Then tomorrow night, we have Sparky 107 at 7 o'clock, his live stream. And he's been doing a lot of cool stuff with his live stream lately, giving stuff away and doing that as he's building up his Patreon page. And not bad. Okay, and then on Thursday night, we have Hot Rod Rodney at 7 o'clock. He's been pushing his live stream on Thursdays. And then we have Vinny, BNSF 6951, on Friday nights with his cousin Vinny, Evening with Cousin Vinny. That I love his live stream. I do. I love, especially when he's building the stuff and that. I find it interesting. But and then on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock Eastern. I don't know what it is Pacific. I think what is that? 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the, I don't know. Whatever time it is. But 10 o'clock Eastern, Steve Brown comes on and does his morning show, which I usually kind of enjoy that. If I can catch it, as long as I'm not going to a train show or something, I usually have my coffee and watch his. So, and then you got a couple other guys that are floating around here. Like you got 2448 Toy Man. He has one Friday night and Saturday night. I think he comes on at 10 o'clock. And he ends it whenever he runs out of beer or goes to bed. But he's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun to watch and catch him on Fridays and Saturday nights. I think he comes on at 10 o'clock. Am I right there, Ron? You come on at 10 o'clock. So, and then you also have the YouTube Model Builders. They do Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock. And on Thursday nights, they do 10 o'clock. And they're always fun to watch. And then there's a whole plethora of live streams. I'm telling you, live streams have taken over. If you like live streams, boy, there's no shortage of them. That's for sure. So that ends all the things I have of business, unless somebody has something else that I think I should mention. And I'll give you a couple seconds for that. I know I enjoy the live streams. It's a lot of fun, even though I can't seem to keep up with the chat, but that's okay too. What did you guys think last week of Gaffa Haynes with his thing where you got a couple of us that we can all be in there, hangouts? That's what it's called. Yes. You know, he kind of hooked me up to where I could probably do that. If you guys like that kind of a deal, maybe we could do that again sometime. Maybe for some special occasion or something, and get maybe a special guest or something in. Would you guys like that idea? Do you think that's pretty cool? Whatever you think. I thought it was a lot. It was a lot of fun doing it. I know we was a little bit rusty because we wasn't sure if we were on the air or we weren't on the air to start with, and then we're trying to get everything worked out. And then once we got going, it was going pretty good. And you had me and Ben in, from Creative Rails, and along with Gaffa, and that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. So anyhow, I don't know why this thing ain't working right. Oh well. I'm going to have to do another test night around 8:30 Eastern. Tonight at 8:30 Eastern. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, Benny, it was fun. Yes, it was. I know I enjoyed it, and it was nice. And Gaffa, I think he enjoys interviewing people, or getting a rise out of them, or whatever it takes, So, does the lighting seem okay in here? Because I only got the one light on right here, and that one way back here, and I didn't want to turn the big lights on because I was just afraid that it might throw too much of a glare. The lights seem okay to everybody? Okay. Because on my screen here, it keeps going light, then dark, and light and dark, and I hope that's not doing that to you guys. So, but anyhow, I think it's time we'll start the topic tonight. Tonight's topic, me and Roy was chatting back and forth the one evening, and he asked me about, we started talking about our railroads and just hypothetically, if we was going to paint or go to a paint scheme or whatever for our railroads and this and that. And so I thought that's a pretty interesting subject to start with. So I got inspired to become an artist today. I don't know if you can see this. Let me get it up there. And this is the kind of the colors that I'm thinking. It's a yellow and a brown with a yellow with a stripe down through there. And I threw the IHV in there for the Indian Head Valley Railroad, but because I don't think I could draw that Indian head. Put it in there. I'd rather have the Indian head in there and then maybe across the top up here, right in around here, just in small letters, put Indian Head Valley Railroad, but Indian Head Valley. And what do you guys think? Huh? Not bad for old fat man. Huh? My hand was steady enough to draw that, huh? Yeah. Hey. Huh? Elmer is on slow time? What's that mean? Huh? Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. I'm missing something there. Hi, everyone. Roy Smith in Panama. Yep, Panama. Panama! As Steve would say, Steve Brown. I have to text him and tell him he has to come see my live chat once in a while. At least pop in and say howdy. So I catch all his and say hi to him, huh? Oh, that is a new company. That was What's Neat. On What's Neat you're talking about. Oh, I didn't get to see that yet, so I don't know. So anyhow, what colors would you make your layout? And do you have a little icon or no? Like I have my Indian head or no? Or would you just put letters like that or stuff like that? That is one of the subjects. The second subject I wanted to talk about tonight is, I don't know if you didn't see my video, but I am now going to be DCC. Haven't hooked it up yet, but it's coming because I have some questions, okay, for you technical guys out there, the guys that's been doing this for a while. Now, I got a plethora of DC engines and stuff like that. And all honest with you, I'm not going to be real good at putting boards and stuff in them to convert them over. So what I was thinking was there got to be a way I could put a switch to where I could switch to DC or back to DCC, somewhere in between, and have both systems hooked into my track. Neither one will ever be on when the other one's on. It's just going to be just one or the other. That don't sound like it should be too hard. No, it don't sound like it would be. But I am not an electrical wizard or technical wizard. So what do you guys think? This thing here, I might as well just chuck it. I don't know why. It's either on a bad delay or something. Oh, well, let me just shut it off. I can just look over there and you guys can look at my nose hair. So both systems can be hooked to your track to turn on, plug one in and never plug the other in at the same time. I can do that. That's simple. That sounds like that would work. Address 00, and you can do that with others. DC. All right. Okay. Both systems can be hooked up to our track. Okay. Text you later. Okay. I will, Rodney. And what is my favorite diesel loco? It is probably going to be a GP30. Well, let me take that back. I really like switchers too. But I like GP30s. That's a tough question. But a little switcher like this one, see? I love these things. Don't ask me why. My son says I'm nuts because they're ugly. But I like them. I just like them. And I like the smaller engines. A lot of you guys all go for them great big long things. And if you're gonna get big, let's do big. Let's go big boy steam. But diesels, I kind of like the smaller guy, the little workhorses, and that's what I like. But any other cuisine here? Hope that answered your question there, Roy. Any GP engine I really like. I like the Jeeps. I really do. So my train, do you, let's see, where bar trains do you have to cut the power cords then? Okay, I'm gonna have to come back and read this chat. Could Tonka truck overhaul? What's your favorite train you have, Pap? Oh, Cheyenne. Tatonka truck. That's my granddaughter. My favorite train right now. My favorite train. Right here. I'll be right back. Just go get it. Now, I haven't got to play with the DCCs yet, but right now, this is my favorite train. Right here. See, fellas? A Jeep. Yep. Right there. At Pennsylvania. I just dig the crap out of it. So, let me put that back. Yep. And Hot Rod Rodney's texting me. Oh, thanks, Rodney. That's great. Cool. All right. Hi, Tony. I was burning your ear a little bit ago. So glad that you made it in. Did you get your internet fixed there, Tony? Nancy. Wow. I really liked your video, Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Love you, darling. Let's see. Jesse, that's right. I couldn't remember. So that's a GP7. I always thought it was a GP30 there, Jesse. I like Alcos too, Toy Man Ron. I like them too. I think they're pretty cool. I give up on my phone. This beep. Well, fired enough is enough. And okay, I just sit back and watch now. No more comments. Well, that's kind of sad. Is your phone messing up? Yeah. Don't forget to cancel your hair appointment for next Tuesday. Unless you're going to wear a wig like Sparky does. That's pretty cool. Yeah, well, yes, I am excited, Nathan, about seeing Steamtown. Yes, sir, and seeing you and Sparky and Benny and Tony and Roy and everybody that's coming. I believe me, that first probably half hour where we're all standing around the parking lot, I don't know what I'll do. Other than, I do know one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to hug Sparky. I'm going to give him a big old bear hug. TP30 SW 50. Yep. I love them. Everyone that you mentioned there, Roy Hardwick, I love them all. You're right. You're exactly right. You got me pegged now. Yep, I love them. I'm downstairs now. Now I'm home. Okay. You can come over and get in the video, Cheyenne, if you want. You can come over here and meet everybody. Say hi. Let's see here. Watch how to use DC and DC on your layout. And he sends a link. Okay. I got a lot of reading to do tomorrow after this is all over. Sparky, looks like you're in for it. Yep. Hug. If your back's out of line, it'll be in line when I'm done. On Strange Things has a wig. Toy Man has a wig. And I have a wig. Join the cool kids, Tony. Yeah, Tony. I don't have a wig, or I'd probably put it on. Hey, for 50 or 100 bucks, I'll put a wig on. I'll find one somewhere. I don't know where, but I'll find one. Not camera ready. Oh, okay. Nancy, LOL, Wilmer. Well, Sparky, my wig is more colorful than yours. Oh. But yeah, getting into back to the DCC thing, I'm really excited. I got that. Where did I put it? Oh, it's here somewhere. But anyhow, I got that undecorated one, which my granddaughter that is in the chat, she has an airbrush and she's learning how to use it, and we're going to start out. I'm going to start my collection with her. Got to help do my custom paint job on that train. Plus, along with the DCC system, I got a couple other engines. So, yeah. Bear hug Sparky. Yep, sure am. Yes, I am, Roy. So it'll be worth you making the trip. I have pillows packed. Bring the wig. That'll be great. Because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of cameras rolling. So you can wear the wig. Wouldn't look so bad then. Hi, Robert Sacco. I'm glad to see you came in here tonight. Thanks for joining my stream. I appreciate it. I'm a big fan. Like your videos. Of course, I'm a big fan of all of your guys' videos. Really am. Oh, I'm sure, Chaz, there'll be a lot of videos recorded at Steamtown. If not from me, that there's Sparky said it's 80 plus people. I guarantee there's going to be some serious cameras rolling. So for sure, there'll be lots of videos. I'm trying to catch up. No wig at Steamtown. What? Maybe we can bring one along for you. Okay, hope the new deal, Tony. We'll talk about it. Get the address and I'll send it to you. Okay. Did you ask Uncle Buck about Eagle? And we'll talk about that later. Hello, everyone. Hi, Joel. How you doing? Joel in the house. Anthony Warbonnet Trains. Yeah, my son's layout is coming along really nice. He's doing an awesome job with the with his landscaping. It's really coming together. I asked him about making a video showing how he does that, and he went, "No, I'm not doing the videos." Oh, Tony said he'll wear the wig. No wig, it's Steamtown. I'm coming. Okay. Nathan wants to know what railroad I like. Well, I like my own. Okay, that's for sure. But I'm a big Pennsylvania Railroad fan. Really am. I like Pennsylvania Railroad. I like the Pittsburgh and Lake Erie. I like that. I like Conrail. I like CSX. I like a lot of them, but probably my favorite is Pennsylvania. So, and let's see here. Lancaster 622. Hello, everyone. Dropping in to say hi. Well, thank you and hello. Welcome. Welcome, Lancaster 622. So, and well, Lancaster 622. Hey. Thank you, Tom. Remind me to give you a nickel next time I see you for that compliment. Pensy, Conrail, huh? Yep. Yep. You're not the only one, Sparky, that likes Conrail. So. That's what getting the flu does to you. See, don't shave for quite a few days because you don't feel like doing nothing except just laying there and hoping that things end soon. And you got that flu. That flu is horrible. And I didn't shave, and one day I said, well, maybe I'll just grow a beard. And then I thought, well, the beard, I looked really, really rough. It's bad when someone comments and says you look like crap. Don't it, Gaffa? But so I let it grow, see how it goes. I've had beards over the years, off and on. My wife really likes the beard. I go till I can't stand it no more, and then I shave it off. That would be 48 wigs and 48 wigs. What are you talking? I missed something there. Dollar store has wigs. The dollar store has wigs. Do they? Wouldn't surprise me. They got everything. They always surprise me with some of the stuff they have. Yeah, it's been pretty bad down around here. I mean, when I had it there 2 weeks ago, I had my wife take me to the hospital. I thought I had pneumonia a couple of years ago. Almost died from it. It was pretty bad, and I thought I had it again. I was feeling that bad. So, and when I got up there, that the hospital said that, they just gave me some Tamiflu and told me to come home and keep plenty of fluids in me. That was about all I could do. And they said they couldn't put me in the hospital anyhow because they didn't have any beds left. They were so full. That's bad. So, nickel plate fan, Nora. He likes nickel plate. I like nickel plate. I like nickel plate too. There's really nothing that I don't like, to be honest with you. It just, my favorite, my preference is Pennsylvania. Mainly because because I'm from Pennsylvania, and that's more likely. So, fallen flags. What is fallen flags? Dollar store wage. Got the nylon will burn it off. That's pretty good, Scrumptious. The nylon will burn it off, huh? Yeah, there was a lot of them. There was a whole lot in this area that were bought up by the big companies, Vinny. Yeah, there was a whole lot in this area. At one time, Connellsville was one of the biggest railroad hubs in the nation, which is Connellsville's 10 minutes down the road. And I love going down there. My brother lives down there, and I go down there once about every week or every week and a half, 2 weeks. And when I get down by the railroad, it's nice. I keep saying I'm going to go down and sit at the Amtrak station and just rail fan all day and take lots of film footage, and then I'll have enough rail fan footage that I'll be the rail fan video of the week for the next 2 years. It's that busy down there. It's mostly CSX stuff, and a little bit of Union Pacific comes through, and so. Yes, Tony, I know GMO is yours. And I asked a guy at the train show the other day about, you said to me a while back, and I didn't forget, if I spot something, to let you know. Now this guy, I got his card, and I will hook up after this is over, and I'll text you his phone number. He says he thinks he's got a GP30 in the GMO that he will sell you. So if you're still interested in that, an N scale. So no fake beards or wigs. Huh? Still going on the wig thing there. Went a little too far with that, didn't I, there? Ralph, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for sending that link. I haven't got a chance to check it out yet, but thank you for sending that link to me yesterday. Appreciate it. GFW Trains, hello. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yes, it did. Yes, it did go through this area. Years and years and years ago. It hasn't. I don't think it still does. Not. But it might up around Pittsburgh, but it don't. I don't think it comes down through Connellsville. So I know it used to. There was a whole bunch of them there at one time in Connellsville. I forget how many. If I can get a hold of that fellow from the Historical Society down there, man, I've read so much stuff from him. He off of Facebook. I like their thing, and I get all kind of stuff about them. That's where I get a lot of my pictures and stuff that I repost. And yeah, a lot of railroads that used to come down through here. A lot of little railroads from the I think it was 1870s, 60s to till probably the 30s is when things started to change a little bit, and then when it got into the 50s, just everything started fizzling out, and then the 70s came and really so. But Connellsville used to be the coke capital of the world, coal and coke capital. I mean, 90% of the coke and stuff that went to the steel mills and stuff around the world came out of this area. There's coke ovens. Well, used to be coke ovens. They knocked them all over and filled them in. It's a shame that history's gone forever, but they were everywhere around here. I remember when I was younger, we used to, teenager, we used to go, that's where we'd put the keg and do all that kind of stuff. What is the local railroad by you? SWP. Yes, it is. It's SWP, which they're a division, I'm pretty sure, of AVR. So, yeah, they're in conjunction with them somehow or another. And but SWP is the local railroad that comes down through here the most. Now we get some Norfolk Southerns who come through every so often, and we also get some Union Pacific once in a while. Even some BNSF. I've even seen them a couple times. I'm not very quick with the camera, or I'd had pictures of some of that. So, because I'm usually pretty wild when I see it. So, that's because it's rare. It's not too often, but it's mostly all SWP. And I like that little railroad. I've really grown to like the engines and stuff they have. So, I have one, but can always have more GP30s. I'm pretty sure that's what you said you could. It was real hard for you to find, wasn't it? That you said you was wanting so bad? This is Sparky. Mrs. Sparky? All right. Hello, Mrs. Sparky, if you're in there. Everson, PA. That's exactly right. That's where I'm at. Yep. And SWP stands for, I'm pretty sure it stands for Southwest Pennsylvania. So I'm 99.9% sure. Good night, RDNT. Good night, buddy. Have a nice evening. Before long, you'll have the new Pumpkins G and W paint scheme with the SWP markings. Oh, honest, the pumpkins are cool. Yeah, but what I really like is the green and white Burlington Northerns. I like them a lot nicer. I know they're the older stuff, but I think they're cool looking. I like that paint scheme because I thought about going green on my own stuff. So here in Tampa, I've seen almost every railroad that can come through here. I bet you have, buddy. There's some cool looking railroad paint schemes on railroads down that way. Only passenger cars I have are camp era or camp cars. I can't say I have some passenger cars. Not a lot, but I have some. Westmoreland County, I think. Nope, Fayette County. I'm right on the Fayette County, Westmoreland County border. And I'm on the Fayette County side. So, Rodney, that's where I'm at. Which Fayette County's the southern end of Westmoreland County. Green and cream. Yep. I like that. I think it looks great. Yep. I would. You'll have to make a video with that, Joel, and so we can see them. Those engines. So let's see, what time is it getting to be? Holy smokes, the time flies by. I didn't think it was that late. Wow. Time's really flying when you're having fun, huh? But you can keep the conversation going. We'll keep it going as long as we can. But if you guys want to post your how many subs you have and promote your channel, now's the time. Go for it. We can still talk about that GMO wood chipper hopper, Wilmer. Oh, this guy, he has a store that I got the card from the G. He had an awesome display, which I didn't get any film footage of it because it was so crowded down around that end scale layout. He had a beautiful end scale layout there. But it was so crowded you couldn't move, and I couldn't get any real good shots, so I just gave up. But I got to talk to the guy a little bit, and I got his card. So that's a guy you might want to talk to. I know you're a big your end scale stuff, and he said he had a fair amount of GMO stuff. So if you're interested, I'll front you that phone number and name, and you can go at it. Okay, we see Ken Griffiths Jr. has 73. Nora got 419. Go ahead, Nora. Let's see here. Chasco got 125. We're bought at trains 114. Go ahead, dude, Dave. Crooked River and Eastern 1,104. It was just last week. You were only 1,000. Wow. Nathan 334. Tom 280. Tom Pelling, ATSF Bennisburg. And we got Roy Container Man 639. Nancy Jones 1,216. Lancaster 622, 119 subs. And thanks for having you, and always welcome, brother, always. Creative Rails 249. GFW Trains, 266. Roy Smith, 7,302. Wow. Hara Ronnie, 324. Redbird Tony, 273. Robert Sacco, 497. Sparky, 2,182. Okay. Thought you had more than that. Redbird Tony, 2010, 273. Ralph Greenwood, 231. And he said, thanks to WZ Heimer TV. We thank you too, because Ralph's got a great channel. Buck, 14, and he's famous. BNSF 6951, 3267. Well deserved, Benny. Sparky 310. Yeah, right. Okay. Oh, that's me, 310. Well, if you look at the what is it, the little thing with the wrench, or not the wrench, but the gear beside it that goes with the thing, it says I have 311 now. But who's counting? That could change from day to day. It depends on what YouTube's doing to me. It's 14. Buck is Wilmer's brother? No, Buck is Wilmer's son. Yes, Buck is my son. And what a great son he is. I have a great daughter, too. Got to get her on one of these videos one of these days, too. I got terrific kids. I imagine we all have terrific kids, but I have really terrific kids. Redbird Tony 273 again. And Buck's now got 15. Nora took care of that. He don't even have a video. I'll take care of that. I'll fix the videos for him. So, because I'm a big fan. Oh, Cheyenne, you got 16. You're beating Uncle Buck. Katana Truck. That's my granddaughter. So, my artist. She's my artist. She's my artist. So, Buck needs more. Sorry, Wilmer. Buck needs more supporters. Let's go, people. Okay. Hey, make him famous. You made Buck have 16. Oh, I thought you had 16. Oh. Well, Roy just subscribed to you, so you got one more, whatever you got. Cricket River and Eastern. Hi, Benny. Hi, Dave. Green Container Man. Okay. And thank goodness my granddaughter don't look nothing like me. She didn't get my looks. She got more of her grandma's looks. So her mom's. Thank goodness they take after what I look like. Be like me with a wig. Yep, she is a beautiful granddaughter. All my granddaughters are beautiful. All of them. I have a few, quite a few. Nathan DeLay. He now has 335 subscribers. Good for you, Nathan. You deserve it, too. I like your channel. All right, Kyle, you're leaving and taken care of. And Closet Branch, good evening there, brother. I didn't give you a shout out earlier, but hi and have a nice evening. We're gonna let's see, what time is it? It is 8:02. We're gonna call it quits for this edition of On Track Tuesday because it's not bad. Don't forget to check in next week with Redbird Tony. I don't know what his subject's going to be. Maybe it's about wood chip hoppers for GMO. Maybe. But maybe it's about wearing wigs at steam time. Never know what we're going to talk about. But thank you all for stopping by. I love you all. You guys are great. And I wish you all a very good evening. And God bless you all. Y'all take care. And we're going to call this one a wrap. As soon as I figure out how to shut this thing. All right, here it is. Yep. Good night.